Okay, we've just gone over section 1. Now we're going to go over section 2. We're going to start with load and pop, going on to 180s, jumping, and then jumping without the kite. Now that we got all the basics and all the body position fundamentals out of the way, let's start working on some tricks. First one you want to start working on is loading up and bearing off. Okay, now with these you can actually start doing some small hops without actually having to use the kite and having to boost the kite to get off the water. So it's super easy. All we're doing is we're just bearing off slightly, getting some speed underneath our board. The trick is in this one is carrying some speed. Then as we get some speed, we're leaning back into the kite, we're keeping it at a 45-degree angle and just giving the board a slight little flick and letting the kite pull us up and forward. As we're doing that, we're keeping the board out in front and bending our knees. If you don't do that and the board starts to get away, it's going to pull you over onto your front side edge, and you don't want that to happen. You can always recover if you always keep the board up in front, keep your knees bent, and concentrate. Don't look down. You look down, you're going to go down. So, as I was saying, you bear off, you get some speed under your board, you start to reset your edge. As you reset your edge, you give it a little flick and let it pull you up. As it pulls you up, here's a quick note. You always want to keep your lead knee a little higher than your back one and keep your board out in front of you. If you do that, you'll always land back on it. The thing is if you let the board just stay in the water and if the board starts to get behind you, you're going to get a face slap. So concentrate on keeping the board out in front. Okay, so you want to bear off, get some speed underneath your board, load up your progressive edge, pop off the water, and let the kite pull you up and forward. Don't forget, keep your front knee higher than your back one. 180s. Once you've learned your load and pop, now you're going to combine your load and pop and start doing some 180s. 180s